Well, I'm not alone on stage. I have asked my Swedish colleague from Producentbureau to join me because we are both responsible for next year's conference in Copenhagen, 2015, where the focus will be on one of the threads that has actually run through the first four conferences, namely segmentation models, the way that we try to address the people that are already coming, mainstreaming those who are not using us very much but are still using us, and find ways to get to the people that are non-attenders, those who do not attend in the Scandinavian and Nordic countries, primarily public-funded institutions. So we will try to find out, does Morris Hargraves and McIntyre's, Gallup's, the Dutch wheat bureaus, all those segmentation models, does they kind of cover the whole picture? If not, how can we kind of pair them so that we can find ways of addressing these issues? That will be the core theme, not the complete conference, but the core theme of the conference in Copenhagen. And that will be co-produced with the same producers that have organized this one, but also the Danish Agency for Culture and the Danish Cultural Ministry will participate in creating that conference next year. It will be in November. The exact date has not been set yet. One of the experiences with this conference is that the Nordics have different autumn leaves, and we will try to find a week where some country is not on autumn leave. So that will be one directory for next year. But it would also be the first conferences of two. So the Copenhagen conference is actually the 1.0. The 2.0 takes place 2016 in Gothenburg.
Yes, hi. My name is Malin Enberg, and you have met my colleague Dag just some minutes ago. The focus on the Gothenburg conference will be democracy and participation. And also we will go back on different dimensions and aspects of inclusion, social, economic and political dimensions of inclusion. In the northern countries, national cultural policy is based on democracy and freedom of speech. Everyone should have the opportunity to participate by getting an education, by actively taking part in cultural events, or by creating yourself. Major challenges remain in order to meet these objects. You all know this. The Swedish organizers are Producentbyrån and also Kultur i Väst, somewhere here in the room. They are the cultural administration in the west of Sweden. We will also present the then newly established Audience Sweden, or whatever it will be called. If we're in labor now, it will be a newborn sister to Audience Norway by then. Okay, so welcome to Gothenburg in 2 years. Thank you.
So, this is also an open invitation to everybody in the room, and I must say I'm enormously impressed that you are here. Not only attending the conference, but that you're still here, and that we are more than 100 people in the room at this time of day. It has been it is in my role, of course, as the key program of this conference to close up for the day and say thank you. And there are a lot of people of that thank you list, and there is a reason why we have kind of speeded up the last sessions, namely that we are going to a reception and that the Lord Mayor of Reykjavik would love to say hello, and we have therefore a time to fit into. So, first of all, thank you to all of you for coming. Thank you very, very much. Because without you guys and without this extended Nordic European family of people who are truly engaged and truly interested in the field, these conferences would not make any sense. I would also very much like us to thank you, Harpa, to thank you, everybody in Harpa, the technicians, the staff, the people that have worked behind the walls, making sure that we have had coffee, cakes, fantastic lunch, and a warm, warm welcome. Thank you very much. Of course, it's my duty, because another reason that we exist, I mentioned that yesterday morning, but I will mention it once again. The Nordic bodies, the Nordic Council of Ministers, the Nordic Culture Point, the Nordic Cultural Foundation, the Notebook, they have supported these conferences every year, and they have done it so generously. So thank you very much for making us alive. But I personally have a number of people that I would like to give a specific thank you. It's not least the bloggers. And just before I thank the rest of them, I don't know, I thought he was quite cute, Morten, eller Magnus. And I know that Magnus is not only quite cute, he actually has an answer to one of the Twitter feeds, and I'm quite curious about that answer. So, Magnus, join me on stage. It should be on.
Hello? Yeah, it is. All right. So just 1 second there. You know, just to get your attention here, I know you're asleep, half of you. And I actually did get a few questions, as I told you guys. Very, very good questions. But one, which is actually wrapping up everything, was a question I got from Matthias, who were asking, if there's one thing you're going to take from the past 2 days, what is it? And, you know, for me, I don't know what your name was, but, you know, you said something about the young generation. We're using the technology as an extension of ourselves. I really agree with that. And I also agree with the dinosaur that there's no such things as things you can feel and things you can sense. And I'm definitely, you know, moving forward with the things I'm doing. I'm taking both learnings with me because, and it is, as it has been said a few times, you know, with the past 2 days, that it's a mixture of both worlds. And so I guess I'm, you know, not agreeing with Søren Kierkegaard. I know it's a bit rough, but I'm really not. So it's a mixture of both worlds, and I will take that, put it in my bag, and hopefully I'll do great things. See you again later.
So with Magnus leaving, it's a warm thank you, of course, to the bloggers. I would like to thank the production team, everybody in the production team standing over here, sitting over here. I would like to thank CJ and Phil. I would like to thank my co-producers in setting it up, from Producentbyrån in Sweden, from Norsk Publikumsutvikling in Norway, our colleagues who are not here from Finland, and not least, of course, the local key producer. Because without you, Øydur, Torkisdottir, we would never have made it. So please come on stage. Now, there's probably somebody I've forgotten. That was not intentionally, but I'm so thirsty, and I know they have something wonderful to give us at the mayor's house. It's a little walk. We will be picked up downstairs by two of our lovely volunteers with Icelandic flags. And they're standing there. And if your little swap around the restroom takes too long, it's just next to the pond. But so it just, you know, it's not very far from here. But we will have to be there at least 5 minutes past 18, yeah, 5 minutes past 6. So see you there at the mayor's house. Thank you.